It's now time for Ask the Expert. You know, Halloween is just right around the corner, and you might be questioning yourself, is it a good idea to take the family pet along with you while you go trick-or-treating with the kids?
To help us answer some of those questions, we're joined by animal behavior specialist Kira Mandis, and she's here with Harper.
Yes.
Harper, looks like Harper wants to go for a walk. She's pretty excited. But when we hear about trick-or-treating, probably a lot of people want to bring the family dog along. Is that a good idea?
It really depends on the individual dog. When you take a dog out trick-or-treating, they have to be comfortable with crowds of people, with like sudden movements, flashing lights, and of course children running around with masks on. So it's important if you do take your dog out to really watch for signs of stress. They might be getting uncomfortable. Some of the common stress signals a dog might give is when they do a really big yawn out of the context of sleep or being tired. They might lick their lips. Some dogs will start stress panting, which is a really short, shallow, rapid pant out of the context of exercise. They also might be unwilling to take treats that usually they really enjoy eating. So if you see those signs of stress, you can realize, hey, this is not the right environment for my dog. And that's okay. They can just stay home this year, and maybe next year they'll be more ready for it.
Is Harper a good example of someone you should take out for trick-or-treating?
So I think that might be a lot for Harper. She gets excited by a lot of movements and commotion, so I think she would get a little too excited for that environment.
So then the other choice, I mean, do you leave the dog home alone?
We can definitely provide the dog with things to do when they're home alone. We call that enrichment. A lot of people get those Kongs. They stuff them with peanut butter, put them in the freezer. Give your dog one of those when they're home alone. They have something to do while you're gone, occupy themselves, keep them away from all the commotion if they're not ready for it.
She's now recognized she's a superstar.
Exactly. Absolutely. Who was that? So I want to know, costumes. We see that Harper has a cute little bandana on, but do you advise people putting costumes on their animals?
So once again, it kind of depends on what your dog can handle, what they're comfortable with. If you do want to put a costume on your dog, once again, watch for those signs of stress. Are they uncomfortable in the costume? Are they lip licking? Are they doing a big stress yawn? If they are comfortable, that's great. Go for it.
So you see some of these costumes. Look at these.
So Harper here is not a fan of costumes, so she is wrapping a nice, beautiful bandana here to be festive for the season, but not having a costume on. It's actually donated from our friends at Meijer, and they have a lot of great, really exciting costumes there. I saw some myself. They even light up. So definitely check out one of their 6 local locations or go online to Meijer.com if you are interested in dog Halloween costumes.
So, for example, putting things on their head versus the body, I mean, is that where it gets a little more challenging?
Definitely. I think most dogs having something on their head is new for them. So if you do have a costume, it's the first time with your dog this year, take a few days ahead of time. Give them treats while you're putting it on. Make it a fun, positive thing, a really cool experience for the dog. And if they're enjoying it, then you can go for it. If not, then maybe a festive bandana is the way to go.
I like the festive bandana.
Let's talk about Harper, because she really wants someone to adopt her.
Oh, absolutely. So Harper's about 2.5 years old.
Look, doing tricks.
Yeah, she is. She's been with us for a little while. I know, hop down. Good girl. And the great thing about WTF is we are able to keep dogs on our adoption floor as long as they need to find that perfect match. So Harper's still looking for that perfect match, but we hope that's right around the corner for her, and she's definitely ready for it.
She's got some energy if you want to run.
Absolutely.
Beautiful dog, though. If you have a question for our experts, email them at asktheexpert@today'stmj4.com. You can also leave a voicemail. We have the number right there on the screen.